So in chart world like this, basically the important thing is there are only three mandatory alarms. The first one is safety contour, second one is cross track limit, and third one is anchor watch. If the alarm is not accepted within interval of 2 minutes, it will escalate to become an alarm. Rest all other are cautions and warnings which are there in the chart world like this. Now to activate anchor watch alarm, we just have to go to ship's position, and on the ship head we have to right click, and in the last row you will see anchor watch. We have to click that, and a yellow circle with two small gray circles will open. The yellow circle is the anchor watch alarm. The two small gray circles, those we called in chart world terminology as hands. So to simplify it, I have marked first the red circle. Inside the anchor watch alarm system, I have marked the first gray circle as red. So that is to move the ship's anchor watch alarm system from its position. When we open the anchor watch alarm, it will always open on the ship's position, on the ship's head. To finely precise or to put exactly on the position where we want, we will move the anchor watch alarm system through the first hand, which I have marked red. The second hand, which I have marked red, is the circle to increase or decrease the range or decrease the radius of the circle. Then as you can see in the video, I've just clicked, I've moved the circle here and there, and then to deactivate or to remove the anchor watch alarm system, I just have to right click on the ship's position again, and I have to untick the anchor watch alarm. But here what was happening is, whenever I was clicking right on my ship's head, I was getting define anchor setting. So what I did is, here what we do, we click on the ship's head, define anchor thing tab will come, we'll click on the define anchor, and then we will move that anchor watch alarm from the ships so that the ship's head is clear. Now again we will click right on the ship's head, and then we will untick the anchor watch alarm. So that to get the ETA for any waypoint, what we have to do is right click on anywhere on the route line, and then you can see waypoint table. In the waypoint table, when you click it, it will open a waypoint table. First, initially it will show the waypoint for the ETA for the next waypoint. So then if you click on the pin which is on the left side, so for example here the pin is there on the left side and it is written pilot boarding ground Matarani. If you click on that, it will open the full table where it will show the ETA for all the waypoints. But now as my ship is on the second last waypoint, so now it is showing only the ETA for the last waypoint. But the important thing over here is, as you can see on the ETA, in the right side ETA side, it is written showing the time for 19:08 hours on 2nd Jan 2019, and on the brackets you can see 0500 degrees west. So that is the longitude. So basically what ETA it is showing now is for local time, because it is doing the correction for 5 degrees west where we are. This 5 degree longitude is put when we were making the route. So here you can see I've opened a route which is in editing, and here we can see that if we go more right, then on the right side it is showing in the time zone section where it is written 00 degrees west. There we can manually enter the longitude for the waypoints. So basically if we add the longitude for the waypoints over there, then the ETA shown will be in local time. So this was it. Plot an LOP, right click, plot LOP, put the bearing distance, put radar, plot. That's it.